Hi, everybody. This is Karen with Spiritual Intuitions. I'm here to do a daily read. And this reading is going to be basically intuitive all the way. I pulled a card and then I closed my eyes to meditate, and it totally led me to something a little bit different than what I normally do. So I'm still dealing with the chakras. And the first card that I had pulled was the base chakra, uh, which is to do with survival, security, your basic needs. And after I did the meditation, because when I closed my eyes, I saw green, which represents the heart chakra. I felt like I needed to talk about both of these and how what can happen sometimes is that our basic needs can conflict with what's in our heart, what we truly feel. And so sometimes we behave in ways that are not in harmony with our true selves because of the perception that somehow our survival or our security or our basic needs are going to be threatened. And they can in this 3D. However, when you look at it from above the 3D, when you look at it at 5D and higher, the green and the red, they're telling me, makes orange. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I didn't look it up before, the primary colors, and when you combine them, I believe it makes orange. And orange is the sacral chakra. So what I heard was that when we feel like our basic needs and our survival is being threatened, and it's different than what our heart is telling us to do, we need to synthesize by using the sacral chakra in order to help us to coordinate or blend the two needs so that they come out in terms of our emotions, in terms of our actions as synergistic versus competing, which is what happens a lot in our day-to-day lives. So that's what I got. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull from the Kepler deck. Okay, so what we have is I pulled one for the base chakra, which came out as family room. Family room has to do with, it could be like personal stuff, what's in your family, what's not public knowledge, secrets even, that may be held within the family. Like a lot of times in our families, there's a saying, you don't, how does it go? You don't let out what goes on inside the family to the general population. You keep that within. So that could be a big secret or a big, what they're telling me is a big, basically a curse, where there's something happening inside of the family that is not healthy. And people are encouraged to keep it on the down low, to not talk about it to others, to not seek to change it, just to trust that it'll take care of itself. And that could be in any number of ways, but whatever it is, it's not calling it out, it's not bringing it to light, to the sunshine for healing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there, and it has to do with your survival. So your family, your tribe, and the survival and how you survive. It may even be what I'm hearing for some of you with the ways that the family makes money or the head of the household makes money. There's a problem with it. It's not sustainable. It's not in alignment with the heart chakra. It's not in alignment with true, authentic, nurturing, and sustainability. So with the heart chakra, what I pulled was message. So there could be a message coming to you guys if you haven't already received it that has to do with a family matter or a private matter that is going to become public. And I don't know. I'm feeling like it's around someone's passing over that this information comes to light. Whether they've already passed or they haven't, I don't know. They're not saying, but it's around someone's passing over or an ending of something because it can't continue to go forward in this energy that we're in at this time. It's time for it to end. And so there's a message that is coming. I don't know if that's an email or I see the phone and I see a letter here. I'm not sure how the message is going to come, but the message should come. And I would say possibly on a Thursday or a Saturday. You could look for that message to show up around a private matter or something about someone in your family and a private matter. Pull some additional cards, and it has to do with a child. And as I pulled that card, I looked at the bottom of the deck, and I see despair, but I'm going to pull another card. It has to do with a child and a main male. So there's some, now this child could be representative of an actual child, or it could be representative of your inner child and how you deal in relationships with the main male in your life, how you process information. Maybe your survival has been threatened in a way when you were a child and you survived it, so you implemented certain unhealthy practices in relationship with your intimate partners, with your significant other, and that's something about what's coming to fruition. I don't know. I'm going to pull one more from here. Okay, there's imprisonment under the base chakra and the Lovers under the heart chakra. So that doesn't sound very good to me. It sounds perhaps that there's some kind of abuse going on related to the base chakra, which also has to deal with your sexual drive, your reproduction, your creativity through the base level energies that are needed to have us survive as a species, to procreate, and something to do with a child and a family secret. So what I'm getting is that someone possibly could have been sexually abused in their childhood, and it's carried over and had some kind of really not good ramification on their current relationship, or that there was actually or is actually a child who is being or has been sexually abused, and it's being brought to light now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull. Oh, okay, my thing, forgive me. Let me get this right. I'm gonna pull from my Psychic Tarot deck to get further clarification. We have triumph and success. So something's being ended, truth is being brought to light, is being brought down upon whatever is going on around the survival issue, this abuse issue. Something is coming to light, and they're saying be patient because it's a long process of healing, of setting things in the proper order. It's going to take some work. Also, you could be conflicted once this information comes to light between, you know, maybe you viewed this person who was participating in this abuse as someone who was a very close family member, and so you're conflicted about their actions of abuse. That could create, you know, mental conflict and like just anxiety around who to trust. You know, if you can't trust your family members, who can you trust? And they're saying something about temptation regarding the heart chakra. And what I get as the temptation is the temptation to rush to judgment, the temptation to not be patient, and call for, try to implement some kind of a justice of your own. Remember that the best justice for us all is to leave it in the universe's hands and let the universe call justice. You can call it, but let the universe take care of it, because it will take care of it, any type of abuse, any type of a wrongdoing, in ways that we don't understand and won't be able to see in the very beginning, especially when you're in the heat of the moment, especially when you just realizing that the shocking information is coming to light. You may be tempted to do stuff and take matters into your own hand, and they don't want you to do that. You will be tempted because you'll be angry. Right now we're in Cancer season, and this is the new moon, and there are heightened emotions. The moon represents our emotions. So be careful with your emotions. Be careful what you allow yourself to latch on to in terms of your emotions. You want to keep them calm. You want to keep them at a certain level where they're not taking over you, but you are in control of them. You are responding. You are not reacting. And with that in mind, you will have triumph. You'll have triumph over, you see that red flag? That's under the base chakra that I pulled. You'll have triumph over these base energies. You'll be able to come up out of your impetuous, impulsive behavior and to triumph, because you were able to keep your head about yourself. You were able to keep control over your actions, which is all you really have control over. And they're saying in the heart chakra, be careful, because there are many obstacles. And what I'm hearing with that is that there'll be certain people who may be trying to get you to take another view, or to see what was done was not, you know, a really abuse, or what was done was justified. When in your heart, you know that that is not the case. In your heart, you are standing on a firm foundation. You know what's right, you know what's wrong, you know what abuse is, and you know what abuse is not. So don't let people challenge you. Don't entertain people who want to put their 2 cents into the situation. Know who you are, know the foundation that you stand on, that it's spiritual, it's powerful, and maintain control. Maintain control over yourself, over your views about any situation in your life, and especially heartfelt situations, emotional situations where you may experience some kind of hurt. And with that, I think I'm going to... Did I pull from the Kipper? I think I did, but I'm going to pull another few. Spirit, please further illuminate what's going on here. There will be a courthouse involved. There will be judgment involved in this situation, and it will be known throughout the community what is going on, and there will be some type of certain sudden wealth because of the situation. Now, when it says that, I'm getting a whole nother storyline where someone could have abused certain information. Say you were a child and you were due a certain inheritance was left to you legally, and someone chose to hide it from you, to steal it from you. That may be the situation that's occurring, which is also abuse in a way. So it doesn't have to be physical abuse. It could be that someone is withholding what is your birthright because of, you know, your family and the family that you were born into, which you may not even be aware of, that you were left something that has been hidden, and it's coming to light, and it's going to be put right in court. It's going to be put right either in this 5D and 3D court, or one or the other. Either way, you're going to see the results. It's going to show up. And it will have to do with occupation. It will have an impact on your occupation and give you more freedom to explore and to do things that you wanted to do, because you'll have this additional income. And it'll come from an official person. But I'm feeling like just because it's an official person initially, don't trust everything you hear and see. Verify. Trust, but verify everything. Don't leave anything unturned. Don't leave any stone unturned. Trust and verify everything. Even the people who are supposed to be helping you with this, double check them. Because it's your responsibility to make sure that your financial and physical welfare is secured, not anyone else's. That's yours first. Now, if you're married, it could be, you know, your husband could take that on as well, but what if your husband is not around? Or what if your husband is part of the problem? So it's your responsibility first and foremost to take care of yourself. So remember that and pray if you have any issues with that. If you have any issues with that, do affirmation, burn a candle, write on the candle affirmations about how you have overcome those fears of taking care of yourself, how you are strong, how you are powerful, how you are all-knowing, how God gives you exactly what you need when you need it, and you'll always protect it. Write down a declaration and burn it, saying, you know, I declare all negative, disempowering energies in my space to be cleared now, you know, in spirit and in flesh and divine right order, and burn it and thank your ancestors, thank your guides for helping you to get rid of that energy. Because when you do this work, that's when stuff starts to happen. And obviously you're doing something because stuff is coming to light. And I would say that that is both because of the times that we're in and the work that you have done. So congratulations. Thank you for clicking into this channel. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day. Bye-bye.